Hello there, it's Mike the MC bringing another self-care video. Catching up with yesterday, bringing another video ready to be ready for the week coming up in the premiere. I wanted to share this topic with you, and I thought it was very interesting. I just came across this thinking about, okay, when people are judging you, or they're trying to bring up things from the past, trying to say, oh, you're doing this or doing that. I was thinking about this from first, I heard some political news, but then I thought, wait a minute. Seems like people seem to just come to some sad truth about something about another party or friend or group, and they just focus on the negativity. But why is it that people look to the sides of a boat rather than the front, seeing where your boat is going forward and looking at, okay, if I'm going to share news with people, why not share what is important rather than reflect on things we've already known? So I think with regard to this video, it's a great topic to discuss as far as moving forward and not focusing on the sideline. So let's get this topic started. So the idea I want to bring into this video is this thing that I thought about the other day. If you're in a boat and you're moving forward, but you're focused on the sides of the boat, left and the right, okay, maybe even the back, but you're just focused on the sides, and everyone is so focused on, okay, you said this, or he or she said this, and everyone's saying this, all the criticism, and everyone's focusing and arguing back and forth, trying to make ends meet, or trying to win an argument. And are we moving forward? Are we being progressive? Well, you hope your boat is moving forward, but you don't know where you're going. See, that's the thing. When you look at how the media, the news, is trying to distract everybody from focusing on what matters in the moment, moving forward, how else are you going to get attention? How else are you going to make the audience focused on your channel and keep coming and subscribing and liking all your videos and posts? Because the thing is, without an audience, your channel cannot grow. And that is the thing. If I want my channel to grow, I don't want to focus on criticism. I want to focus on topics that move us forward. That's how my approach is. That's how I want to approach this in life. Just to move forward and not get caught up in the moment. And to remember, hey, I can do good things. I can share good topics with you and the audience as best as I can, but not focus on the sidelines. Focus on what matters ahead for all of us. And I think that is my aim for this channel as far as, okay, let's move forward and not look at the sidelines and criticize each other left and right. The thing is, there will always be problems in today's world and society, no matter where you are in life, no matter your age, ethnicity, race, etc., religious background. There's always some problem that's always on the sidelines waiting for us to address. Even ahead, there may be some problems, but at least if you move and look ahead, you can at least move forward with the plan to say, okay, we'll tackle this, and get out of the way, and we won't crash into that rock that's coming ahead of us. And that's what I'm trying to allude to. Because if we're focused on the sides, who's going to see the iceberg or the rock that's right there ready to, bam, hit us right in the front? Because if we were just so focused arguing with each other sideline to sideline, we're not going to see that thing coming at us. It's going to hold us back. And when we hit, we're going to fall backwards and realize, oh man, why was I arguing with you? Or why were we talking about this? We should have been focusing on the front and taking care of our people. And we should have been focused on the problems that really mattered. And that's the thing. We should have been. We should have been focused on what mattered and not focused on my popularity, your popularity, his or hers. The idea is to really do what you are called to do in your job. Just do it. As a lot of sports teams will say, just do it. Do it and don't hold back, because the thing is, you have skills and abilities, you have good things going for you, but the thing is, when you go and you perform and you give it your best, and people are criticizing you for trying to be your best, okay, let them be criticized. Let them be critics. But the thing is, you are beyond that. You can go forward and be greater than your critic. And the thing is, if you can't move beyond a critic, how are you going to move forward in life anyway? We're all going to have enemies in life, no matter where we are. And to think, okay, if I'm going to retaliate and have a debate with that person in the comments right here or there, how am I going to move forward with my channel? See, if I'm just arguing all day, I'm not going to be putting up new content, new videos, new topics for you to discuss. Nothing new, because the thing is, I'm too distracted. And that is the thing. Focus allows you to move forward, to take care of other people, and to ensure that you are always growing in the right direction. Because the thing is, a tree that's moving upward, if you're not able to prune it, take care of the distractions that are keeping it on the sides, if you're going to take care of the problems on the side of the tree and allow it to grow vertical, right, you'll have more shade, because eventually it'll reach maybe its top, its limit, and then the branches will grow to the sides. And that's the thing. You must allow and trim the negative things out of your life, but focus on the goal in order for it to be true. You want that tree to grow. So allow it to grow by trimming what is not necessary right now in this time. Let go of the negative things in your life and trim those out. Even people sometimes, because it is hard. It's difficult to keep everyone happy and alive in our life. As far as, I want to please you, I want to do this for you, and I want to have this lunch with you. I want to go to this party. I want to go on this trip with you, and so many things. But you're going to lose yourself in the process. You're going to lose yourself just by trying to please everybody. And when you're pleasing everybody, looking at the sideline, not focused on yourself moving forward, you're not going to move or progress forward because you were just so caught up thinking about what others think about you in the media, in life, and you're just stuck right there. And so for me to you, don't give up on yourself. Be willing to accept a critic when they come into your life. Be willing to be yourself and authentic. I'd rather be authentic and true to myself and proud rather than a coward that's hiding behind the scene, behind the wall, and just waiting for somebody just to let me go so that way I could get out and do something again. Don't live in fear. Be strong and courageous. And remember, you can do good things. You can live a happy life and be strong. Even if it costs you what you're afraid of your life, there's always hope in the end afterwards. Who knows? Maybe we'll get to see something greater beyond this world and reality afterwards. You don't know. I don't know. Do you know? We pray and hope that there's something better on the other side. But the thing is, for right now in this moment, if you need to face criticism in order to grow, I say go for it. Because if you're not willing to step on other people's toes, step beyond the boundary, to discover what was not presented to you, what people were trying to hide from you even, right? When you find that thing, it's like, wait, you were trying to keep this away from me? I could have asked that girl out the whole time. You were just throwing this fake story around me just so I wouldn't ask her out. How lame of you. Man, I can think of all these people from the past, from high school, that were trying to throw all these wild fake stories at me, and I was like, wait a minute. So I could have asked her out. I could have gone on that date with that girl. That would have been awesome. But you see, I was just a gump. I was just so I was so presumptuous. I was just so gullible. There we go. That's the word. I was gullible what people were saying about me, and I was not able to go and do things that I wanted to do because I was so afraid of what other people would say about me in the past. And that is not the way to live. You want to be strong and courageous. Be true to yourself. And if you are gullible to what people are telling you, then how in the heck are you going to grow? See, I'm not going to cuss on this channel. But the thing is, you must be willing to speak your mind, be true to what you're saying, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and share it. And if people are not going to respect what you're saying, move beyond them. Move beyond that crowd. That means you've grown beyond that crowd, in fact, even. And once you are grown beyond a crowd, you're ready to move forward and to go into the next adventure in your life. So that is for me, for Mike the MC, for everyone. I hope this video finds you well. Don't give up on your life. And remember, when you have outgrown the crowd, you can make that step forward to find the next crowd or start your own. You can become your own creator and lead the life that you know you can do. All right, everybody. Take care. Have a good one.